It's the tax year wrap up, the final day. 10 things you should know before the year ends. Gather your Venmo statements, PayPal, Square, Stripe, all of those statements together to make sure that your income that is on your P&L and that is reported is your actual income, as well as any W-2s that you have. If you have employees or you are your employee, does the salary and the taxes match up to what was actually paid? And if it doesn't, you need to kind of contact your payroll company to make sure that this information is corrected as soon as possible before W-2s go out by January 31st. Any contractors that you paid, so any independent contractor you paid that more than $600 in 2025 should be getting a 1099 NEC. That's for non-employee compensation. So you need to gather a W-9 if you didn't get a W-9 form with their social or their EIN, their address, and things of that nature, so that you can go ahead and give them a 1099 by January 31st of next year. As well as any payments that you might have received that deposited from things like Zelle that you may forget, Cash App, all of those things, checks. Make sure that these things match. If you had any business miles, calculate those business miles that you had. If you're doing it manually, make sure that you are keeping a log. If you have an app, make sure you download those app statements up to that year. A lot of people like to use MyLikeQ, QuickBooks, all of those things. And a prior year tax return. This will be really helpful for especially if you're going to a new tax preparer that you did not go to last year, so they can see what needs to be changed, see all the differences from last year to this year. Also, any changes that you made. Did you get married this year? Because once you're married by December 31st, for tax purposes, you're considered married the entire year. And then the same thing with the divorce. If you get divorced by December 31st, for tax purposes, you're considered divorced. If you have a child, if you got a new baby, if that baby was born by December 31st, you now have a child that you can use for a tax credit if you qualify. So all of these things you have to think about for taxes. And I'm thinking about doing a checklist. If you are interested in a checklist, type in checklist in the chat, in the messages, and I will send you one in January. Okay. Bye, everyone. Happy New Year.